Hey guys, Nick here from Just View Studios, and welcome to another movie review. Today we're doing a movie review for Now You See Me Too. So this is a sequel to the magic heist movie that came out a couple years back, where basically a couple magicians kind of pull a Robin Hood, stealing from the rich, giving to the poor kind of a thing, but using magic to achieve that. And honestly, I loved the first movie. I mean, I get that it did have a lot of magic that you're going, I don't know if that could really happen. And the sequel does the same thing, but I still love the first movie. The character development was awesome. It was a total continuation of where the characters kind of left off. And the thing that I never thought about going into this movie was, in the first movie, they did a lot of stuff that was really, really bad, illegal, and whatever. And there are consequences for that, and they explore the fact that there are consequences for every little thing they did in that first movie, and that's kind of part of the premise of this second movie. Now, they did do a little casting stuff that was very different from the first movie. The first movie you had, I'm blanking on her name, the female magician in that first movie, and now you have Lizzie Kaplan kind of filling a new female role in this movie. It's a totally different character, which is kind of what I was worried about going into it. Totally different characters, but she's kind of the new character, and she was an interesting addition. I didn't really mind her by the end of the movie. At the beginning, though, I was a little hesitant kind of watching because she's borderline annoying, but it's to the point where it's a little bit more, by the end of the movie, you're like, I accept you, you're whatever, I get that's your character trait, and it isn't as bad as it was at the beginning. Beginning, yeah, she was a little annoying. By, middle/end, not so bad. As well as Daniel Radcliffe. I kind of liked his character in this movie. I did hear that he was going to be in this movie, but I totally forgot about it until I saw him in the movie. And I was like, whoa, I forgot you're in this movie. Holy crap, that's awesome. And while his character was unique, flawed, which is typically a good thing, but some parts are overly flawed to where it's kind of cartoony, but he wasn't nearly as bad as one of the other characters. That character being Woody Harrelson's brother, who was played by Woody Harrelson. I was super awkward and super weird. I did not really like that at all. In fact, it was so bad that when I saw the movie, I kind of thought it was a joke at first, and then I went, oh no, you're really doing, oh. But granted, every movie, it has its flaws, and honestly, I did like this movie overall. It was, in my opinion, I liked the first one much better, but this one, it's still really good. I did enjoy it. I had a lot of fun watching. It had a lot of really awesome scenes, a lot of really cool magic, but I've seen a lot of reviews on the internet that are kind of bashing on the movie slightly, and while I do get like the Woody Harrelson brother thing, I do get that a lot of the magic is post-magic CGI and whatnot, but at the same time, there is some logic to it. While not everything is completely logical, there is some logic to it. So I think part of why I enjoyed it as much as I did is because I kind of went in with this mindset. And I'm going to tell you my mindset right now so that if you haven't seen it yet, you can go in with the same mindset and have a fun time watching the movie. Or if you've already seen the movie, might maybe try watching it again with this mindset, I don't know. So the mindset that I kind of went into going to see this movie is almost that of if it were a mystery movie, because I went in trying to kind of deconstruct each little magic trick, granted CGI for quite a bit of it, but I tried deconstructing each magic trick, kind of going, okay, so how did they do that? What was the trick behind it? How did they do that? And trying to solve what the master thing was, trying to think one step ahead of them, because all the characters are one step ahead of what they're really doing, if not 2 steps ahead, if not 3 steps ahead of what's really going on.
Let me warn you, I want you to follow. Because no matter what you think you might know, we will always be 1 step, 3 steps, 7 steps ahead of you, and just when you think you're catching up, that's when we'll be right behind you. And at no time will you be anywhere other than exactly where I want you to be, so come close, get all over me, because the closer you think you are, the less you'll actually see.
Because if the first movie's taught me anything, is that in the Now You See Me movies, because I guess it's movies now, nothing is ever as it seems, so you always have to be thinking a couple steps ahead. And while, of course, I didn't solve all the magic tricks, with that mindset, I kind of went, okay, I wonder if they did it like this. And then they explained it, oh yeah, it was done like this. And I was like, nailed it. So what do I give Now You See Me 2 on my normal movie review 1 to 10 scale? I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 stars because, of course, it had some flaws. The flaws it did have were fairly significant, but overall, I had a really fun time. I really enjoyed the movie, and it was really cool to see a different kind of heist movie, a magic heist movie. And hey, magic's always good on a date, but what about a magic movie? By the way, that could totally be a lie. I'm not actually sure if magic is good on a date. I'll have to try it sometime. So the thing about this movie is, all the magic things and all that is very elaborate. Very, very elaborate, in fact. And if you're on a date, you're going to be more, kind of attentive to, okay, am I smelling good, Pitchuk? How about the breasts? Okay, I'm pretty good. Where if you do that during this movie, you are going to get lost. You need to be watching with both eyes, completely paying attention to every little thing going on screen if you want to be able to understand the movie, which on a date is not going to work out so well. So for a date night rate, I have to give Now You See Me 2 a 4.5 out of 10 stars. Because again, there's this tiny romance, not anything at all significant. Because there's a lot of humor in this movie as well. It's a very, very funny movie. The magic scenes are really cool, but you gotta be keeping a close eye to every little detail, which on a date might not be the best thing ever. Because especially if you forget one little thing or you miss something on screen, you might just not understand the ending. So you really do need to pay attention during this movie. So that's my review for Now You See Me 2. If you've seen it, let me know what you thought of it down in the comment section down below. And don't forget to leave a like, favorite, comment, and subscribe to become a turtle today. And I will see you guys next time. Peace. Woo!